Welcome to Life Force Arts Center. My name is Joan Forrest Mage and I'm the Executive Director here. And we have a wonderful art exhibit, Media and Mediums, Artists Who Channel. And this exhibit shows all different ways that artists who channel in some form or another work. And there are many, many different takes on this, and so I'd like to explain a little bit about that. One of the things that we mean by channeling is some way of moving the energy from spirit into physical form. And there are a lot of different ways of doing this, one of which is this artwork by Beverly Steffen. Now Beverly is somebody who has been a medium for many years, and so if you notice that the title of our exhibit is kind of a play on words, media and mediums. So the medium is somebody who brings messages from the spirit world, especially like deceased loved ones, that sort of thing. But there can be a lot of other meanings of channeling. You can channel a spirit guide. You can channel kind of the creative energy. Some artists or some people feel that that's what should be included with the idea of channeling as well. But definitely if you're a medium, such as Beverly Steffen was for about 20 years, and she would give messages from the spirit realm to people. And then she was not a trained artist whatsoever. When she was about 20 years into her practice of mediumship, she had a dream where her spirit guide said to her to start doing this through artwork. And the way that she was supposed to do it was to put paint, like just acrylic paint, just splash it on a piece of paper and then fold the paper and open it. And that is how all of these were created. So that's how all of her artwork is done. So there's absolutely no artistic technique. It is complete spirit channeling onto these papers. Now, if you look a little bit closer at some of the artwork, you will see about 15 or 20 spirit guides in each one of these. So there are images and layers of images in each one of them. And that's the amazing thing about Beverly's artwork, as well as just the feeling and the energy of it. And our next artist here is called Joan Marie, and she has some amazing artwork, went through a tremendous transition of her artwork, and we might be able to see some of her past artwork. But what she has here in terms of channeling is she channels music. So each one of these paintings is painted to music and is an embodiment of music. As you can see, just like abstract but amazing colors and energy. And I just love the lightness of her spirit that is shown through this artwork. And what we have here now are paintings by Ron Jenkins, who is called Libra Ron. Or I always call him Cosmic Ron because he creates on these cosmic levels. And these are very lovely acrylic on canvas paintings. And as you might be able to see, they're of stars and constellations. And he uses these in ceremonies that he does as focuses for people to look at during the ceremony that he leads, which is a meditation. So very interesting combination of channeling these spiritual states and spiritual consciousness and then bringing it in not only through the artwork, but also in ritual that he leads. Now the interesting thing about these two is that they are actually the two sides of this painting. So over here we see the painting that's on the left, the nursery, is right here. And then the Horse Nebula is over here. And then, of course, in between, that incredible cosmic galaxies and planets and asteroids and whatever else is going on in there kind of draws you right in. So those two are kind of like blown up aspects of this one. That's an interesting aspect of this painting. And then, when you come over here, again, just an amazing couple of paintings. Now, it wasn't necessarily that they're supposed to be together, but they just seem to fit together so well. And Ron was saying when he originally made this, he didn't realize that it was a face until afterwards. And of course, you can see the Ascended Masters in the top here. So kind of like the brightest one, like that third eye position. And this amazing lady here is called Eve, and this is by artist Cheryl Node. Now the interesting thing about Cheryl is that she is a trance channel who creates artwork. So she doesn't consider her artwork as being channeled. She says it's inspired artwork, or it's a crafted artwork that is inspired by spirit. But her actual channeling that she considers is done channeling the Syria family. And that's an amazing process. If you ever get a chance to see Cheryl channel the Syria family, she really goes into a deep trance. And she does that through speaking. So she brings through this group of spirits to answer questions from the audience. So she'll have an audience, and she will go into trance, and then she will speak out loud the answers to people's questions. And it's a very profound, powerful experience. But she is an artist who channels, and this is her artwork. The thing I love about this artwork is that she says it's the new Eve, and she can have as many apples as she wants. So I love that description of this picture. And this is Cheryl's other painting, Cheryl Node. And it's a very beautiful one. You'll notice the crystal that's embedded in the painting. And it's called Healing the War. And there's pictures of soldiers, but it could also be the war within. It could be many, many different things. It's just a very lovely, angelic almost sense to the painting. And that comes from, also when you think about the Syria family and what they represent, it's about bringing peace and love to the world. And so Cheryl reflects this in all of her artwork. And now we have the famous purple wall at Life Force Art Center. And often the most powerful artwork goes on this wall, or at least the type of artwork that can best be shown by a purple wall. And this is Fred Castleman, whose artwork I just love. And I really do think, to me, this is an amazing piece. But all of these works are digital artwork. So they're just produced on a computer. And then this actual piece is created with aluminum and then paper and then waxed. So that's the process of these pieces. But the amazing thing is how he gets light to shine through that digital art. Even though it's two-dimensional, it looks like it would be some kind of three-dimensional or have some kind of light behind it. How he does it, I don't know, but here it is. And of course, this is just again, a very cosmic kind of statement of this, called Chamber of the Inner Sun, the seed, all kinds of very enlightening images to focus on and to meditate on. Iris Pasek is the artist of these. She works with watercolors as well as many other things, pen and ink. And she is somebody who goes into a trance state as she is creating her artwork, very similar to Joan Marie. And of course, you see some of the spirit guides within the artwork, very amazing textures. This one here is done as an ambidextrous simultaneous drawing. So she was creating it by drawing like this with both hands. That's how this one was created. And of course, I just love the colors in this one as well. It almost, to me, looks like Pele or some kind of fire goddess there. Very, very beautiful. This one is amazing in that it is, you'll see small writing on here, and people ask what type of writing that is. It's spirit writing. So it's not any known language. It's a language that Iris is channeling as she was creating this piece. And the incredible detail of the drawing of that is really something to see.